Hi guys, I want to make this video. I'm not sure if today was the best day to make it because I'm tired, but I wanted to do it now. It's still fresh in my memory. So bear with me. I wanted to talk to you about my Saturday. Saturday was so freaking awesome. I mean, um, I'll tell you what happened. Um, Saturday, me and my friend from high school, uh, we we went to London, and for me it was a little nerve-wracking in a way because I was going to meet some friends, some YouTube friends who live in London, and my friend Kim isn't really a YouTube person, and you never know if she's going to like your friends. And I didn't want her to feel like to be uncomfortable and not like my friends and have to stay there with me, you know. But that fear of mine um, turned out to be a little unfounded because she liked my friends, which was good. We had a blast, and it was such a pleasure for me to finally meet these people I bonded with over months or years. Finally meet them in person, and I love them all, each and every one of them, and for different reasons. But I want to say something about each of them and to them, maybe even. And you guys can check their channels out, and it's like you should. They're all amazing. First there was James. James is the one who helped me figure out the logistics of the trip most and kinda came and got us off the train and was with us most of the time. And James, I don't know if you mind saying this, but he kinda has a low self-esteem thing, and he doesn't need to. I've always felt very, for the short time that I've known him, I've always felt very protective over him. I told him he's like my little brother, and he shouldn't have this low self-esteem thing, but because he's an amazing friend, and he's worth people getting to know him. So you guys can check him out. And then there's Steve, silly Steve. Steve is the guy who knows when I'm coming to because we actually both have a disability. And Steve is the guy who, I forgot to say his YouTube name, 49 guy. Steve is the guy who you never know, who you never know what he's going to do next. And which is what I like about him actually. And I know he loved spending time with me, and he wishes that I could come back as soon as I could. But it's not that easy. I'll come back, I promise. But And then there was Gary. I've known Gary the longest, and I love him, and I love Kiki. I've laughed I made this video so much that it made me forget the pain. And then I met him, and then the next day, Kim said something about him which completely sums him up in my opinion. So I'm just going to repeat what she said about him. I know she doesn't mind. She said watching him and you together and me, that's what she meant. So watching both of us together was like watching me and my brother together. He was very sweet and very caring towards me. She said that was so nice to see. And that's him to a T. He's always, for as long as I know him, besides being incredibly funny, he's always been incredibly nice to me and great to have as a friend. And he's also the best wheelchair pusher. I felt safe when he was pushing me. And he was the only one who could push me with one hand, which is quite an achievement. I can assure you. So. And then there's our power couple. Future superstar Rixie in his beautiful and strong girlfriend movie. I was so happy to see them because they've not been as active in the YouTube community as they would like, I'm sure, for several reasons which I won't divulge. But so I was happy to see them, so that they came out to see me. And Rick, besides having an amazing voice, he's a very good example of a guy who follows his dreams and sticks with it through all the rejections. He's never let go of his dream, which is commendable and something I am in awe of. And I know, and I told him this already, he's going to get there. He deserves to get there. And I believe in him like we all do, and like Ruby does. And Ruby, she's such a strong person. He needs a strong person beside him, and I know from spending time with her she is. And that's what I said. He's going to get there. He needs to keep the faith, and I believe in him. And he knows he can. And he knows he can always count on me if he needs anything. And I love them both. We have a young lovebird, Stephen and Ellie. Seeing you guys was fun for me because you guys were still so in love that it made me smile. It was a good energy to be around. I was so happy to meet you, both of you. and of course there was our Emma who came late but was like my saving grace on the subway or on the metro. Thank you for being there. And very nice to meet you as well. And guys, I love all of you. I miss all of you. Let me hope do this again. So bye.